Hello and welcome to So You Think You Can Fanon. I'm your host, Sergio. Also known as at Roxas the Hunter on
Our lonely host.
Literally everything else. Sorry, get a little tongue twisted today. I'm joined by the lovely Michael
Yay.
at Equinox Doodles and the one and only Jacob at High Def Hotcakes. Also known as Anus Hotcakes in various circles. And today's sponsor is Naughty Dog, the PlayStation game company.
I was thinking the same thing for a sponsor.
And
Wow.
as an advertisement, as I've told, I must reference their new title, which comes out tomorrow. The Last of Us 2, by killing one of the main characters of the podcast. So if you excuse me, I need to drive to Jacob's house and
Wait, what?
with my golf club.
Huh?
If you know, you know.
Huh? What? Huh? What? Wait, what?
This is why you're canceled, Jake.
What?
You're gonna be beaten to death by a golf club. Your head's gonna be caved in. Don't worry, this
speaking
isn't
of-
spoilers because this episode comes out a week after the game comes out. So
Yes. Speaking of, did you hear about the uncensored mocap sex scene?
whoa.
The what?
There's a mocap sex scene in The Last of Us? Hold on.
Yeah.
Mocap
yeah.
sex scene.
What do you mean by
Sounds like a
uncensored?
really? I
Dude.
mean, like they just take off their clothes and start fucking.
Like this for
It's
real?
like, yeah,
The Last
it's
of
like
Us
it's like
2
a
will
step.
depart from the original in one major way.
It's
Well,
okay.
like between like Ellie and her girlfriend?
No, between what's her name, Abby, and a guy. They go for it.
So they like.
They're. What's your question?
Okay. So do we have footage of the mocap? Is that what you're referring to?
No, I mean like it's a sex. No, we don't have footage of the mocap, but it's a sex scene and it's a motion captured sex.
Oh.
Hold on, I'll see if I can find it on Twitter and send it to you guys.
But you guys are finding it on Twitter? What?
I'm assuming they like they filmed it like a movie sex scene and they didn't fucking.
Oh yeah. Obviously.
No, I'm far more interested in the fact that this is a possible.
Although I know for sure Neil Druckmann would have fucking had them actually fuck.
I just want to bring up that like you can't fucking hold on, there it is. Here it is. You
Oh,
can't you can't
Oh,
have
yeah.
like anime titties in your PlayStation.
Why is this
game,
in the game?
But you can just straight up have realistic people have realistic fuckfest. You know?
Dude, it cuts away from the good part. This is so sad.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm posting it in general for you, sir.
Thank you. This is so great.
The last thing I needed to see was Abby naked.
What's the problem with Abby naked? Is she just too muscular for you?
Because she's a fucking ogre.
Fucking ogre.
Oh, good.
Oh, donkey.
I'm not a big fan of that.
I mean, she makes me
character.
uncomfortable.
That's fair. I think that's kind of the point, though. Anyways,
I mean,
it's Fanon Friday,
again.
and Sergio wanted us to complete our task of finishing out our.
Oh god, yeah, she's getting fucking butt fucked.
Well, I don't know if
Okay.
we call this a Fanon Friday because we just did a Fanon Friday. So I'd say this is more just like
This is how is that not how last
How-
la-
I'd
the
say
last
this is
episode was
just a-
not a Fanon Friday.
No, it was a fan fiction.
It was a
Oh,
fan
was
fiction.
it? I don't know.
Yeah,
what
it was a
day
fan
is.
fiction. It wasn't even a fanon.
That's fair. All right, you got me. You got me.
Yeah, I got you.
You r
lol.
slash whooshed me.
Yeah, dude. How does it feel to get r/whooshed?
Just get the gun. I'm ready.
No,
You mean
I'm
the
not
golf
gonna.
club?
I do. How'd you know?
We still haven't touched My Immortal, but that's just because everyone else has touched My Immortal.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything more you can say about My Immortal.
Maybe
Yeah.
someday.
Who
Wink.
knows?
Although I think we read it at the last panel. To be honest,
We did.
We did read it at the last panel, but we never read it on the podcast, and
That's
we
true.
are checking the boxes of our description and making sure that everything is covered in an episode sometime.
However, to be fair, I actually don't know what's in My Immortal past those first few chapters that
I
we
can
read.
tell you. I can tell you right now.
I say I read it at both panels actually. I read it at the first one and I read it at the second.
But you
one.
haven't gotten past like what, chapter 10?
It's maybe I know I got after the Draco Malfoy sex scene and maybe a chapter or two after that, but I'm not sure what's
so have you met Harry Vampire Potter yet?
No.
Okay, then yeah, you're in for a fucking ride.
Harry's a vampire?
No, he's just a goth who goes by vampire.
His name is Vampire now.
Yeah.
Yo, is my favorite shafted Asian character Cho Chang in My Immortal?
I don't think so, unfortunately.
Dang it. Even in this fan fiction, she's getting shafted.
Yeah. Anyways, it's Fanon Friday, and
I was about to say something really bad, so
don't say something really bad. We are on a podcast, and I'm still getting delayed to fucking revealing what our thing is, and it's the Supernanny Fanon.
Yes.
I don't know why I sounded so unexcited for that, because I actually really love this Fanon.
Yay! This Fanon is weird.
Is that better?
So for some background, we didn't find this Fanon. This was gifted to us while we were talking about Fanons at our panel. Yeah, by a Marie cosplayer, a Splatoon Marie cosplayer.
Was it the
Marie
cosplayer?
It was.
Man.
I remember it specifically because I remember complimenting the cosplay.
I can't remember like 2 weeks before today. So
yeah, she came up and she's like, "Hey, did you guys hear about the Supernanny Fanon Wiki?" And we checked it out and we read like a tiny bit of the transcript and then we like giggled about it and went to the Super Sentai Fanon.
I remember we were like, the what?
Yeah, the what? But now it's become such a cult classic that I don't think we'll ever escape it.
Yeah, honestly, I stand.
So I'm looking at this page, and I'm noticing on the side that there is there's a Supernanny Pokemon AU.
There's a
Yeah, if you look,
I feel like I'm learning about the Supernanny AU for the first time again, but instead of
if you look in the recent wiki activity, there is a page for the Supernanny / Pokemon AU.
Yeah, it's really it's really something, ain't it?
That exists.
Known major kills in the series.
Yeah, this says here Supernanny / Pokemon AU is a fanfiction series by Japan Lover 86.
Japan Lover 86 sounds like
we're just gonna ignore that. So yeah, that's the history. For those that don't know what Supernanny is, I believe the show is not going anymore.
No, it is not.
Okay. It's essentially this paid actor who comes into a paid acted house of a bunch of kids who are just really, really obnoxious and bad and teaches them how to be good. And by teaches them, I mean punishes them severely. There is a hold on, let me get the actual fucking thing so that way it's easier. So Supernanny is a British reality television program about parents struggling with their children's behavior, mealtime potty training, etc. The show features professional nanny Jo Frost, who devotes each episode to helping a family where the parents are struggling with their children in general. However, I believe the American version has a bunch of like paid actors and shit. It was really weird.
Yeah, I remember. I think someone said on the podcast that that the show wasn't or
the panel.
Apparently, Supernanny is returning with Jo Frost in America.
Neat. A lot of paid actors are going to need that. So, yeah, that's what Supernanny is. So this is a fanon where people make fake families to for a Supernanny to come in and help.
Yeah, and we're talking like if you've gone to this wiki, there are 10,000 pages and there's full ass episodes, like full ass episode transcripts, pages and whatnot. Like there's so much to
create just whole episodes.
And then not to mention, but we've just discovered a spin-off Pokemon AU for the Supernanny universe that features Raichuru from Blood Raining Knight.
Oh. Yeah, it's It's something, all right. I can say that.
But we should talk about Blood Raining Night at some point.
Maybe someday.
Probably. Maybe someday, though. It's one of those fan fiction. So, without further ado, shall we get into the first episode of the first season? The Biro
Indubitably.
family?
I can't wait.
Alright, so who's gonna be the announcer?
Nose goes.
Well, we can't see noses
Yeah,
here.
we can't see each other, dongus.
I'll do it. I volunteer as tribute.
Okay, then I guess me and Sergio are the two people who are not the announcers.
Who wants to be the naughty child Orla?
I will be the naughty child, Orla.
Alright, I guess I'll be your mother.
Thank.
All right. Are we starting?
Yeah.
I guess so.
Tonight on Supernanny.
Orla, to the naughty pit. Right now!
Is this
What
to be
the
more-
foop are you doing with my fooping toy?
Can this be more British, please?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Orla, to the naughty pit. Right now!
What the
okay.
are you doing with my f***ing toy?
That's Scottish is good enough. I think that fits better with a name like Orla. For the first time ever, Joe visits a family with a really strong mother.
Bring it on, you big fat smelly. Good boy, you stupid splunker.
What did you just call me? Okay, now I'm destroying your treehouse. I'm the boss.
Is this the one we read at the panel?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I chose
Okay.
it.
Okay. Whose 3-year-old daughter is torturing her like crazy.
Will you give the system back?
No!
She hits her sisters a lot. That's way more intense than I thought it would be. She also swears.
Fuck.
Bleep. Leaving mom carrying Orla. Just make like
Carrying
carrying
noises.
Just make like
Oh,
carrying like
carrying
put me down, put me down.
Also, I'd like to point that according to the homepage of the Fanon Wiki, swearing was banned until like 2018 or something like that. So that's why we're saying bleeps, because there just isn't curse words written.
Okay.
It's a shame, really.
Anyways, to the naughty pit.
You don't destroy your sister's property.
In mom's tough love proves challenging.
Why did you write down such naughty words like that?
Just imagine Orla wrote like the N-word. She's just like,
Yeah, she
"Mom,
wrote nice.
Mom, look. Yeah, nice. The N-word. The other
Napalm?
one. Napalm on the coordinates. How did you find our coordinates, honey? You don't need to know that. As Orla writes down inappropriate language on the walls, my voice cracked.
Do you write down those dirty words?
Mama, get lost, you stupid bitch.
I think
Those
even bleeped.
No, I don't care.
And in meal times, don't make any progress, especially since the tyke is that's tyke. I just want to say, I said tyke is a picky. I'm not getting canceled again. He's a
I
picky
refuse.
eater whose eating habits led to the results of her becoming holy fuck, anemic.
Yeah, she's low on iron.
I hate carrots!
Orla also plays with 3 other little girls who are as bad as Orla. They're like a fucking gang.
Yeah, dude.
Club rules! No poopy butts allowed!
You're still the
Can
announcer.
Joe
dude.
Frost get the 3-year-old daughter under control?
What the are you doing with my fucking toy?
Stop that.
Or will massive chaos reign?
Get out of this.
Supernanny's gonna fail!
I think it's so funny that she's just like, yeah, fuck Super Nanny. Like, she's like 3 and she's like,
Oh, that
full
bitch can suck on
coherent.
my left
I
nut.
could,
Oh,
okay. Full disclosure, I could not speak when I was 3 years old. So the fact that this 3-year-old's like, yeah, fucking Super Nanny, dumb bitch, I'm like,
This 3-year-old girl runs up to you and just goes, "Oh, what are you looking at, you wanker?"
Yeah, what the fuck did you just fucking say about me, a little bitch? I'll have you know I graduated top of my class in my preschool.
I'll show you the true meaning of justice.
All right.
You sound like fucking Father Anderson from the Helsing Abridged.
I've
never watched that.
Abridged. Fun fact. I'm
All
sorry.
right, time to get to the submission reel. So
Submission reel.
who's the superest nanny?
So I'm in Orlando, Florida, ready to help single 20-year-old mother who has 4 daughters. Holy fuck. She's 20 with 4 daughters.
Yeah, and she's
I
a
imagine
single
they're
mama.
They're quad. Oh, okay. So there's twins. Okay, that makes sense. That's still
But
fuck.
one of them is 6.
One of them is 6. Jesus, we need to have a talk with Nicole. Anyways, who has 4 daughters and desperately needs more help.
Sergio.
Oh yeah. Hi, I'm Nicole Biro. I'm a 20-year-old single mother of 4 daughters. Hayden, which I'd like to point out is Hidyn.
H-A-I.
Hayden, first of all,
Haidyn.
motherfucker.
Okay, that's
Hayden?
Yep.
Hayden, dude.
Hayden.
That's a white people thing.
Hayden.
I'm
Also,
sorry.
I guess you guys aren't British because you're in Florida, but can we keep Orla as Scottish, please?
Hayden
I will do
is 6. Oh yeah. I guess we're in Florida. I don't have to talk like that. Hayden is 6. Skyla is 4.5, and the twins Kayla and Orla are 3.5. I'd like to point out that none of these kids were conceived, in a legal manner.
Yeah. Also, I'm just gonna say, if you point out that your child is half of a year old, I'm gonna beat you up.
Jake, I'd love you to know that my son is 74 months old.
Hi, I'm Jake. I'm 20 and a half years old, and I like long walks on the beach.
Yeah,
Fuck you.
But Jake, we are 20 and a half years old.
I'm
That's
not
why-
20 and a half. I'm 19
I
and a
said
half.
me and Jake are 20 and a half.
I'm Sergio's
sad,
older
dude.
brother. So
Why can't I be 20 and a half?
you'll
How old are
understand-
you, Michael?
I'm 19 and a half.
When's your birthday?
September.
Damn, that shit sucks. Have
Yeah,
you considered
dude.
being older?
Yeah. I've also considered being shorter, but I can't get to that size, you know?
I mean,
Sergio
at least from me and Jake's perspective, 20's been a really rough year.
20 has been a really rough year.
Yeah.
You're fucking right.
2020 is fuck, dude.
It all started on my birthday, and from there, it just someone took a shit into a hat and just like threw it at me, and then the world ended.
Yeah, that's kind of how it is.
Anyways,
Mommy!
Orla ruins the holidays, tortures me, hurts her sister, screams, swears, or records bad words on the 3DS system. Also, she's been expelled from 20 different preschools previously for her bad behavior.
My twin sister's not being a good girl. She won't share her toys with me.
Orla is also a very picky eater and she won't eat her vegetables. As a result, she nearly became sick due to anemia.
I hate Brussels sprouts! Yuck!
Orla's friends are just as bad as Orla herself. They curse. Girl with red hair.
fuck.
I love how it says Wendy is the girl with the blonde hair, but it doesn't give the redhead's name.
Just fuck.
They break things.
A girl with blonde hair smashes her mother's iPad.
I guess that was Wendy, but she doesn't have a name here.
Oh, you're also Nicole. dude.
Annoyed. Oh no, this was so expensive. If your behavior doesn't stop, your friendship with Amanda will have to. Who's Amanda?
It's the blonde hair girl.
No, the blonde hair girl's Wendy.
It's another blonde hair girl, dude.
Sergio, you need to sit down. You need to sit down for a second.
Yep, just take it all in. There's
There's more than one person in
Anyways.
the world that's blonde.
Yeah, dude.
And they refuse to let Hayden, Skyla, or Kayla play with them, or Orla while she's holding a private club meeting in her own private treehouse in our backyard. As a matter of fact, she refuses to let her sisters join the club or participate in the same group activities that she and her friends are doing. Orla.
You can't come in.
Club rules. No poopy butts allowed. And I'm in jail.
Go away or you'll be sorry.
I was gonna make brown hair girl sound like an adult man.
Yeah, all you have to do is just use your normal speaking voice. You're an adult man.
That's true. I forget about that sometimes. Go away or you'll be sorry.
I've sent Orla to specific facilities. Your play car is gone for a week.
I dare, and I did.
You've worked by there for the last time, but there's one alternative left. Boot camp.
You must treat me like a criminal.
This 3-year-old
I've tried all
going
the
to basic
facilities.
training.
I thought the camp was supposed to help improve her behavior.
This is the head teacher of the behavior mod camp. She stabbed an officer with a knife, duct taped the boy's mouth shut with super glue, and set fire to the bed.
Looks like you're all out of ideas.
Hey, that's me!
Sorry.
Looks like you're all out of ideas, Nicole Louise.
Who calls their mom by their name? Me. Someone who quote by
Me,
someone
Nicole Louise, bottom
someone who
text.
calls their dad by his first name.
I first tried Nanny 911, but it didn't work out. Then I tried Super Nanny for the 7th attempt to win the battle against Orla. Super Nanny for you now.
Oh my
Last year,
God.
my father passed away from prostate cancer. Things have been in turmoil since. Orla even ruined his funeral.
Dude,
You're
he
very
couldn't-
lucky that you're immune to Nanny 911, Missy. Please, Super Nanny, I need your help to get my family back this instant. Please hurry.
Over my... I will. Takes off my clothes and swims in the koi pond.
Not the koi pond.
Yeah,
Enough
dude.
is enough. Wait, hold on. Laptop closing noise. I don't have a laptop, sorry. Enough
That's
is
okay.
enough. This fighting has to stop, and I'm on my way right now.
Alright, before the observation begins, I'm gonna go grab I'm gonna grab some food real quick. I'm having the munchies.
Looks like we're having a quick
I'm gonna get some
break.
food, dude. You guys going ahead.
Oh, okay. We're going on ahead. Never mind. We're not having a quick break. Wink.
Okay, so
I knock on the door.
Scala, Skyla, Kayla.
Isn't that the funny Kingdom Hearts 3 place? Scala and Kalum.
Yeah, Skyla, Kayla, and Nicole answer the door.
Hello, tell me your names, please.
I'm Skyla, and this is Kayla.
Hello, nice to meet you.
I'm
You
back.
must be Nicole.
Yes. Hayden is in the living room watching TV. That was narration. I just wanted to read it like that. But anyways, Hayden, JoJo is here.
Why are
Please
you
come
British
here and say
again?
hello to her.
Hi, Hayden. How are you?
I'm good.
So there's one more member of this family. Hayden, Skylar, and Kayla. Can you tell me where Orla is?
Orla's grounded for a week. She's upstairs in her room.
Why?
Precious.
Okay, well, before I read this, I have to Google this substance real quick.
What?
Okay, so
What the fuck?
Orla destroyed our neighbor's front lawn with sodium tetrasulfate. She also stole my Nintendo 3DS and used it to record bad words and take pictures of her private parts and herself naked to send to other people. What?
Screw Snapchat, dude. I'm sending my news on Street
Yo,
Pass.
yeah, I'm
Street Pass.
street.
Fucking
Next time I match with a girl on
CP.
Tinder, I'm like, give me your street pass.
And she recorded a video of herself taking a dump on her bed and on her bedroom floor while naked to send to other people on my street pass. It was
On
so
her bed
embarrassing
and
that to
her
undo
bedroom
the
floor.
damage.
That's a big shit.
Dude, I'm about to take a mean shit.
He also stole candy from the store, and I made her give it back.
Wait,
Also,
she
I'm
stole
looking
the
up sodium
mom's.
tetrasulfate, and it doesn't. Well, there's sodium tetradecyl sulfate, but it doesn't appear to be a fucking.
Is that the stuff
explosive.
that LA Beast stuck his hand into? The
No,
fucking-
that's I don't remember. I think that's also sodium.
I'm
Compound.
pretty sure that's liquid nitrogen.
No, you didn't. Oh my god, I need to. Can we take a minute to have Michael live react to this YouTube video?
It's to do with it's like a clear liquid in a jar, and he's like, I'm gonna put my hand in it.
Yeah,
He
I
puts
found
his hand in it, and then
sodium
it's like,
tetrasulfide,
Yeah.
but like
and
I
it just
said,
like
it's
starts like
non-explosive.
crystalling around his hand, and he just goes like
Yeah,
that.
that's my favorite video on the internet. Without
My favorite video on the
exaggeration.
internet is the dude who's like watching a bear trap thing, and like he puts his hand on it, and he quickly pulls away, and like it clamps. He goes, "Oh, that's cool." He does it himself with like a
that's
mini bear
sodium
trap.
acetate trihydrate or hot
Oh,
ice.
The hot ice experiment.
Have a nice day.
Wonder what happened.
Anyways, Joe.
Mama?
You forgot one line, Mama.
No, she got
No,
it.
I said it.
Yeah, you said it. Joe, go
The
ahead.
candy from the store?
Yeah.
I don't know what time it is. I don't know what day it is.
It's okay.
Well then, can I go and see,
Sure, just be careful. She may attack anyone who comes into her room. Orla comes with book.
Hi there, bleep face. You bleep in pizza bleep.
Orla throws book at Joe's face.
my word.
Orla, you don't throw books and swear at Jojo. That is not nice.
Can you tell the kids to go away for a while so we can have a chat?
Girls, you need to go away for a while. You could watch Dora. The girls leave the
hell
hallway to go to
yeah.
the living room to watch some Dora.
Sorry, I keep looking at the popular pages thing, and I see... Oh, it just disappeared. I see just, like, a stock photo of a little girl screaming, and it's freaking me out.
The Jump Line family.
Yeah.
How long
So
has this been going on for?
That's
Oh,
me.
sorry.
That's me!
Sorry.
So how long has this been going on, Nicole?
Oh,
I don't know, Joe. Orla has been kicked out of 20 preschools for her aggressive behavior. The last school she was expelled from was St. Mary's Preschool. The teacher told me that she picked up a chair and threatened to throw it at her fellow classmates. It was said that she recently karate kicked her teacher, Mrs. Burney, in the private area. Was sent to the hospital due to this incident. Hold on, I'd like to point out one. How strong is this 3.5-year-old, and how tall is she?
She's tall enough to kick your ass.
Have you considered
Sergio.
taking your child out of karate?
Dude, she kicked your ass. She's tall enough to kick some ass, dude. Who the fuck does this?
During story time, Orla usually attempted to snatch the book from Mrs. Burney. She took pages off of several books. During arts and crafts at one moment, Orla threatened to cut off her classmates' fingers with a pair of scissors.
Have you heard of safety scissors?
She also poured glue and paint all over the floor and broke the paper shredder when she refused to participate by jamming so much paper. Also, I'd like to
Okay.
point out with the way this is formatted, I hate when the same word stacks on top of each other, like these two durings.
Like that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Well, like I'd like to point out that on both these lines there are periods at almost exactly the same point, and they both start with during.
Oh my god, you're right, yeah.
Look at all these walls of
I'm
text.
just gonna
we got
point
there,
out, I'm gonna say this is at least slightly the teacher's fault. Why are you not giving these children safety scissors? Why are you giving them paint and glue? They're 3. You think I was trusted with glue when I was a fucking 3-year-old?
Don't know.
Oh, I cannot believe it. This little girl has been kicked out of 20 schools. How is that possible if she's only 3 years old?
Another terrible incident is when she pulled the fire alarm and was sent to the principal's office. She was then suspended from preschool for 4 days. She also set the classroom on fire with a dangerous match. As if there's different types of matches. The school officials had to call the police to get things under control, and when I arrived at the school, I noticed that Orla had been handcuffed and arrested by the police. Orla also threw furniture, tore items off walls, and knocked over a shelf that injured the school principal. For St. Mary's, she was kicked out of Little Fish's preschool for stealing money from the collection plate.
The what?
The Teens Academy preschool for flushing cherry bombs down the toilet in the girls' bathroom. Discovery Preschool Zone Incorporated for setting her teacher's car on fire.
Get ready for this one.
Bringing a firearm?
I think at this point, the child would just be taken from her mother.
Yeah, there has to be like a blacklist or something.
Orange Blossom Kindercare for flashing her privates at her fellow classmates. Faith Christian Preschool for throwing 4 desks to a wall. Precious Gems Crown of Glory Preschool for throwing several cherry bombs across the cafeteria. Noah's Ark's Christian School from those previous schools are hard to remember.
Also, I'm just gonna say, as someone who's been to preschool, a lot of preschoolers flash each other. That happened multiple times when I was in preschool. And you don't get expelled for doing that. Maybe
Yeah,
that's
even,
just like a thing of like last fucking 2 decades, which makes me feel old, by the way.
My mom's a teacher for kindergarten, and she's she had a student come up to her, and she's like, this kid's is doing something bad, like they're showing their private parts to kids, and my mom had to go step in and tell him that he can't do that. And she's like, hey, you can't be doing that, and he goes, doing what? And he flashes my mom.
kid didn't even get suspended.
No,
because he's 4.
Yeah, he's a little fucking baby.
You can't suspend a 4-year-old for
fucking
showing his
punch the
cock
kid.
to someone.
I would punch a kid.
I would punch a kid.
Also,
too.
I'm
Don't get me
just gonna
wrong.
point. I'm just gonna point out this is a fictional thing, so I don't mean this in any shape or form. But like, the cops should have like tased this kid, or if we're really going there, just shot them.
So, yeah, this is not the political landscape to be talking about that in current
I don't
day.
care. We're a fucking fan fiction panel that only like 9 people watch.
That's fair. Once we
Shout
once
out
we
to
get,
you 9 people.
Yeah, shout out to
Shout
the
out to
9 people watching.
Shout out to the audience, dude.
But yeah,
Okay.
this kid sucks.
Yeah, this kid really does suck. If you can even call her a child, because she's basically a 20-year-old in a fucking 3-year-old body.
That's kind of metal when you put it like that.
It's like that. It's like that horror movie Orphan. If you remember that.
I don't. But
I don't watch horror movies.
All right, so there was this horror movie back in like around 2010. It was called Orphan, and basically like so these family go and they adopt this girl, and this girl is actually like a 30-year-old woman who's got some kind of like growth disease, so she looks like she's like fucking like a little girl but not, and she falls in love with the dad, and she comes up with this plan to like kill the mom and her kids and like fucking have an affair with the dad.
That's
Would it be an affair if the wife is dead, though?
Well, I mean, I guess it wouldn't be, but that was her plan. And she fucking like I remember that specifically. It's kind of a chilling scene. Is like she has the dad finds that she was like painting with like paint that you can only see in a black light, and she's fucking drawing like fucking art of them like having sex on the walls, and he's just like, what the fuck?
Dude, that's some like really crazy shit. You have to be like, okay, so first of all, they're drawing with black light, so how would they know what they're drawing? Second of all, how would they know to use a black light?
Because they were 30.
Well, because they were actually 30. It was something that the paint or whatever could only be seen under the light. I think it was a black light, but I'm assuming she had one to draw with, so you couldn't see it.
Also, we should get back on track.
Yes. Okay. So we're at the holidays line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what about the holiday she ruins?
Last Thanksgiving was a nightmare. Me, Orla, Hayden, and Skylar and Kayla were at my mother's house for Thanksgiving dinner.
Just say
My
the
mother
kids
was
and I.
cooking the turkey, and my brother-in-law, sisters, nieces, and nephews were all there. Something, I mean, everything was well prepared in advance. I even brought a special table for the kids. I wanted a small turkey and some vegetables. Nothing can go wrong was all I thought to myself, but I proved myself wrong. Orla started a food fight with her cousins, flinging sweets, potatoes, and turkey at everything and everyone.
You're getting more and more Scottish.
Yeah, I know.
You're slowly becoming Lehman Russ.
Yeah, fucking Lehman Russ from Emperor text-to-speech device. Eventually, the impact of the sweet potatoes was knocked over and the urn which contained the ashes of my father. It's the floor, breaking it to pieces. Oh, I forgot to mention that my dad died from prostate cancer last July, and we all went to his funeral. I'd like to point out that she did, but continuing on. Orla simply took a dump on the casket during the wake. She threw some valuable vases that were decoration, and they eventually broke. What was even worse is she took off her clothes and ran around the cemetery naked and stood on gravestones while she was naked.
Oh, good lord. That's the worst thing that could ever happen at a funeral. I'm just going to point out, no.
There are
That is
several
not-
worse things
there
that
are
could
several
happen.
worse things that happen, like a death.
Like another death?
Yeah, it's not like she pulled out like an MP5 and like killed everybody. I think that would be worse.
I think it'd be way worse if just like she took a mean shit and then killed everybody.
It's like, oh man, this is the worst thing.
Yes. I was trying to get more into my British accent, and then it just fucking ended up becoming incredibly Scottish. But I'll continue.
Yeah.
She also ruined last year's Halloween by disobeying the rules of crossing the street and took her witch costume and clothes off. Oh, she's just always fucking taking her clothes off and ran
She's
into her
a
neighbor's
streaker.
house naked. After we returned home, Orla hogged most of the treats that her sisters collected. She ate them all up quickly, and that's considered greedy. Shortly afterward, Orla destroyed Kayla's Dora the Explorer costume that was left on her bed by setting it on fire. That existed for 10 seconds with a cigarette lighter, but I doused the fire with a bucket of water and she threatened to flush it down the toilet. And while she did while Kayla was sleeping and she was disappointed by the next day, she also
hold on!
What?
Hold on!
What?
It was on her bed and she lit her sister on fire, bro! Her sister was asleep in the bed, but she lit it on fire!
Don't worry, she threw a bucket of water on her.
No, it's a controlled flame. It's only just the Dora costume.
She also flushed my cell phone down the toilet, so I grounded her for 3 days, and a policeman who received her neighbor's call came over, and Orla beat up the policeman, and 5 policemen came and handcuffed Orla. Orla was sent to juvenile hall until she behaves herself, which took 19 days.
My word.
And Christmas, it was horrible. It was ruined, courtesy of Orla herself. While we went to Christmas shopping, Orla was shoplifting some toys and candy. We were at my sister Lisa's house for the holidays, and when we sat down to have Christmas dinner, Orla not only refused to eat the creamed spinach, but she kicked up a huge tantrum and shoved a plate of spinach at the wall. And when it came to dessert, she threw her pumpkin pie into her cousin's face, and she and her cousins became a humongous food fight. It was awful. There's something about this dialogue that just it's just really great at having to read. There was mashed potatoes.
The way that it's written, like every time a character is introduced, no matter how many times they've been like talked about, they're like, oh, and then my cousin's daughter was like, time to start a food fight.
God, yeah.
There was mashed potatoes and plum pudding and creamed spinach and creamed corn and stuffing and vegetables all over the dining room. And when it was time to open the presents, Orla knocked the Christmas tree over and threw several ornaments at her cousins that were hanging from the tree, and some smashed into little pieces. There was only one injury from the tree itself. Skylar had been hurt, and we had to take her to the emergency room, and Skylar had to spend the rest of Christmas night and the next day in the hospital. What?
Skylar got her dick flattened by the tree.
Yeah, Orla stole presents from her cousin and claimed them as her own because she was on Santa's naughty list that year while the rest of my daughters were on the nice list. This New Year's Eve or New Year was anything but happy, especially because Orla got into the alcoholic drinks, lit a cigar, and put it in the wastebasket, and it caught fire. She played with fireworks instead of setting them off for everyone to see. I dialed 911 because of this, and she was sent to juvenile hall for 1 week.
Fucking take her away, dude.
At this point, you just shoot your kid.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeller.
Also, God, how long
Yeller.
does this fucking go? There's several more paragraphs of this
We're
girl's
not even
antics.
close to being done with this episode.
You just want to. Oh my God.
Let's get past all this shit.
Okay. I added a Fanon shear upgrade involving me kidnapped by the police due to spanking Orla. Then I was launched back to my house. Want to see it? You spanked your child? This didn't really happen, but if it really happened, I would be so frustrated.
Oh, wait, all right, is this where we're going? Is this where we're skipping to?
Yeah, we're just going to skip to Hurry Up, Orla.
Okay.
Where is that? Oh, hurry up, Orla. Hurry up, Orla.
Come in, Amanda.
Come on, Orla. Wendy and Lisa are waiting for us at the playground.
Orla grabs her
Swiper the fox doll and races out the door to the playground with.
Okay, bye, Mommy.
Bye, sweetie. I think the trouble started right when Orla met a little girl named Amanda who lives right across the street. Amanda's the same age as Orla and Kayla. And I believe my daughter started misbehaving since she started playing with Amanda, who's just as rude and disrespectful as Orla herself. I have a feeling that the child is a bad influence on her. Oh, did I not mention that Kayla's Mickey Mouse Clubhouse birthday party went terribly wrong? Orla wasn't the culprit at that time since she kept in her room to prevent any party disasters. The first things I have booked, including the appearance of Mickey and Minnie Mouse, were canceled. The limo ride that was supposed to take Kayla and her party guests to Disney World had its tires slashed courtesy of Amanda, one of Orla's friends. And when I went to pick up the gourmet cookies, they were gone because of her friends Wendy and Lisa had eaten them all. Worse to say, the trackless train arrived late. and the birthday cake exploded. A steamroller came rumbling down across the face painting booth of the 5-in-1 combo side slash bouncer. Thankfully, nobody was hurt since it ran out of gas and stopped. Also, Mother's Day was awful.
What the fuck? This person is the worst mother of all
So
time.
Orla has a gang, and the mom's just like, yeah, she's a bitch, but I guess she's having fun, so it's okay, I guess.
As long as you're having fun, honey.
Yup. Alright, Joe, it's your turn.
Later in the morning, Hayden, Skylar, Kayla, and I hate that they just call them the kids. You don't have to list who's in this. It's not a fucking play. You don't have to list who's in each individual. I'll just say the kids. Are doing some craft time, but Orla was acting aggressive to Skylar. Crying noises.
Crying.
What's the matter, Skylar?
Orla smacked me in the face.
Okay, Skylar, thank you for that. Thank you, Skylar. Really cool. And I will deal with Orla.
When Nicole approaches to Orla, they're locked in the battle of wheels.
Look at me, Orla.
Sorry, that's not very yelling.
Right. Look at me, Orla.
I'm screaming
I
because you
take
picked my
your
scissors.
craft scissors.
Fuck your craft
Stop
scissors.
being mad, Orla, and you can have your scissors back.
I want my scissors now!
You can tell mommy you're sorry for acting so ugly, so you can have your scissors back.
Give me my scissors!
Orla, we are not going to behave this way.
Orla's tantrum is out of control. Nicole sends Orla to the naughty pit.
What is the naughty pit?
I don't want to know what the naughty pit is.
I
Full
imagine
disclosure.
it's like some fucking like ditch that they dug out in the fucking like the backyard, and she just
Yeah, it's like an
yeets her
8.
into
It's
it.
just an 8-foot hole, and she's like, "Get the fuck in there!"
This is Sparta.
God.
So Orla's screaming at the top of her lungs. I say, "Calm down, Orla."
Orla was very angry. Angry, and watch out when Orla was angry.
She throws the chalkboard to the floor. Orla, Jasmine, Biro, you do not throw the chalkboard.
You suck! You all. Beep.
Nicole sends Orla back to the naughty pit, and Orla continues to have a tantrum.
Mommy! I will kill you!
Holy fuck. I'll fucking kill you, bitch. Orla tries calming down, but it won't work.
I confiscate.
What do you confiscate what? What are you confiscating?
Her fucking, I don't know, her...
I'm confiscating your life privileges. Pulls out gun. Biro family issues.
I'm Shang's song. Also, we are not going to read through all of this because this is a fucking honker.
This is a 22-minute
I'm
episode.
sorry if I'm just draining your sanity with my screaming. There's a lot of screaming. I want to make this authentic, okay?
Yeah. Alright. Let's go to the family issues.
Oh, there's a lot of family issues, dude.
Here, hold on, I scroll down. Orla, I want you to finish eating, and you can play outside. Okay, Orla, dear?
You turn into Tommy Wiseau now.
I don't like broccoli. It's yucky.
Yeah, sorry, I can't get Nicole's accent down for nothing. You need to eat vegetables. Do you want to get sick again?
Oh, yeah? Well, aren't you so cute yourself, chicken?
Not only does Orla say naughty words into my aqua blue Nintendo 3DS system, recording them, ruined the holidays and hit her sisters, but she also refuses to eat her vegetables. She says she doesn't like mushrooms, peas, corn, zucchini, kale, avocados, okra, Brussels sprouts, sweet peppers, celery, bell peppers, turnips, cauliflower, eggplant, beets, pickles, onions, cucumbers, tomatoes, carrots, broccoli, spinach, garlic, radishes. But I like all these foods. Tomatoes are the only foods that can be fruits and vegetables. I mean, her list of yucky foods can go on forever.
I mean, that's
Broccoli
my
is
list of...
yucky, stinky, and it tastes like shit.
That's my
throw my
list
plate
of
against
of
the
broccoli.
Sergio, it's you.
No, Orla.
Then later on, Orla smashed her mother's aqua blue Nintendo 3DS system out of her black handbag and held it for ransom.
Also, I can't really imagine this mom having a Nintendo 3DS
An
system.
aqua blue Nintendo 3DS system.
An aqua blue Nintendo
Yeah, but I'd
3DS.
like to point out that she's 20, and she had these kids when she was like 14 and 16, so she's essentially a fetus.
Sergio, you're 20 and you have an aqua blue Nintendo 3DS.
I do actually.
You do not have kids though.
Oh wait, no, I have a DSi that's aqua blue. I have a fucking black
Fuck.
3DS.
Fuck you. And your fucking aqua blue Nintendo DSi. Is it an XL?
No, it's just a regular.
Wow, pussy.
I got it when like the 3DS first came out, and I started the DSi.
Pathetic. Anyways.
Orla, where's my Nintendo 3DS system? Also, who says that?
Can you refer to it by its full name? My aqua blue Nintendo 3DS system.
Well, Orla, where's my aqua blue Nintendo 3DS system? The one I put in my handbag for a reason?
I don't have it.
Yes, you do. Yeah, oh god, yeah, yes, you do. Give me my 3DS system to me.
No.
I don't know what the accent is anymore.
Don't tell me no. Give it to me, please.
No, thank you.
Give it back. Do you want a timeout?
I will never.
I'm not going to play games with you, Orla. You're going to hand it to me.
Never.
Orla runs off the bathroom with aqua blue 3DS and locks the
My
door.
aqua blue Nintendo 3DS system.
Orla, come on and unlock the door. Give it back, please. Give the system back.
No, not unless you agree to my demands.
I like how far away you are now. It really brings the authentic toilet experience.
I have to do it for the.
What
authentic-
demands? You don't get any demands, Missy. I'm not playing this game.
If you don't, then you'll never see your 3DS system again. Cause I'm gonna flush it down the potty.
Not only did she steal my 3DS, the aqua blue Nintendo 3DS system, but she also threatened to flush it down the toilet. Now I sound Eastern European. If you flush it down the toilet, I'll sell all your Dora Explorer DVDs on eBay, and your normal bedtime will become 2 hours earlier.
Listen carefully. If you want to see your stupid piece of poop again, you will give me what I want. 1. I want to stay up extra late. 2. I want to eat chocolate chip cookies and for dinner every night along with chocolate ice cream and hot fudge. 3. You will not sell my Dora the Explorer DVDs even if I run outside with no poop.
You will not sell my Dora the Explorer DVDs!
You will agree to my demands.
My fucking Dora!
This is
grabs the
Manolo's
key
power.
and unlocks the door.
Hey, I'm not finished.
You're now in timeout.
Omae wa mo shinderu.
No.
So this
No.
apparently really dangerous 3.5-year-old can be defeated by grabbing her by the collar and lifting her up.
Yeah. No, I don't want a timeout. This wasn't part of the deal.
You don't have a choice. Will you give the system back? I think that dialogue was supposed to be in that first line because there's a comma, but it's not. So Orla screams no.
No.
Orla tested her mother on every level, and she would not give back her mother's aqua blue Nintendo 3DS system.
I'm gonna pee my pants then.
It shouldn't come.
Try me, bitch.
Orla, don't you dare.
Orla tried to struggle,
Fucking pants.
but Nicole stops Orla from carrying on her threat, snatches her aqua blue Nintendo 3DS system back, and puts Orla into the naughty pit.
No, Mommy. I don't want a timeout.
After being told
Say
many
that.
times, she was sent to the naughty pit.
Get the balls out or I'll kill you.
Who puts balls? What is this pit? What is this pit? Is it like a ball pit? What is this? I don't understand. Orla kicks a red ball out of the naughty pit.
Stop it, Orla. Put the ball in.
Drop dead. Timeouts are bad.
Nicole puts the ball back in.
Keep the balls in.
No.
Can you get me? Can I get a more screechy no, please? Thank you.
All right, 2 balls simultaneously. I get thrown out. Don't throw balls at me.
You suck!
You run out of the naughty pit. Orla to the naughty pit
This
right
is the
now.
worst fucking naughty pit of all time. She can just step out of it. That defeats the purpose of the naughty pit.
It's not that naughty, winky face.
What the flip are you doing with my flipping toy?
Don't use those swearing words for your other sisters to hear.
I hate the naughty pit.
Orla puts a book in the naughty pit and throws the book with the other ones one by one. If you throw another book one more time, Orla, listen to me. No going outside to play with your friends this afternoon.
You are now Indian. Orla runs outside into 20 space hopscotch in the street with Amanda.
Orla, come back into the house.
No, go kill yourself, you stupid filthy animal.
Jesus fuck.
I'm getting you to the naughty pit.
I want to go to a
Screech. Screeching loudly.
Go return to the house with Orla and quickly deposit.
Okay, before you read I hate you, can you do your best burning alive Anakin Skywalker impression?
I hate you! Oh, sorry. Give me
I hate you!
I hate you! I can't do that.
Oh.
I hate you!
What was that?
I hate you! And I wish you were dead!
This was not acceptable.
This was not. It was talks like that. No one in this story talks like a human being.
Orla then shows Nicole the back of her closed fist with only the middle finger extended. Why not just write she flipped her off?
Well, I could not believe that a 3-year-old wished her own mother dead and gave her the finger. It's just disgusting.
You do not flip mommy off.
Drop dead.
Stop chatting back to me, otherwise your timeout will be 6 minutes long and your usual bedtime will be 5 hours earlier.
When is her usual bedtime? Noon. Coming up on Supernanny.
I want Captain Crunch!
Orla has a tantrum at the supermarket.
I shoplift a candy bar. And then I don't say anything.
I imagine that's like an ethereal language that no one can comprehend. It's just like steals candy bar.
Steals candy bar.
When Supernanny returns. I think that's a good place to stop because holy fuck, this is so long.
Yeah, that was only 4 sections of the Supernanny fanfic.
Yeah, this is a full ass transcript for like a 48-minute long episode.
This wasn't even 40 minutes. This was going on for about an hour. Can you imagine?
No, I don't know. I think the Supernanny episodes were 48 minutes.
They're usually around, like, with commercials, an hour or so.
Yeah. So yeah, they're usually actually 48 minutes.
What the fuck? Okay, I scrolled down to the bottom. Orla catches herself on fire and then gets 3rd-degree burns on like 80% of her body. Has to go to the hospital. Has to have a 9-hour surgery to repair her skin, and then wakes up as like born again. And she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, mommy. I'll never be bad again."
I'm dying.
I know from what I read in our hotel room at the con that Orla does grow up, have kids, and then her daughter is like the spawn of Satan and murders a Japanese boy or tries to stab him.
I don't remember this.
So I wanted to showcase. This is a picture of the naughty pit.
You found a picture?
Yeah, this is what the naughty pit looks like, apparently.
Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Hold on.
I'm so confused. What?
That's the naughty pit. That's a picture of the naughty pit that was generously given to us.
Yeah. But I'm confused at the structure of this pit. What is that thing in the center?
Yeah, they go to Disney, and she no longer is aggressive or saying bad words.
Okay, give me a second as I naughty pit from the Supernanny Fanon Wiki, the naughty pit. So the naughty pit is the child goes inside a clean trash can shaped piece of furniture. They need to stay there for a dependable amount of time based on their age, then apologize for their unacceptable behavior. It is necessary for the child to be hugged and or kissed by the parent. Also, 10 beanbags are in the naughty pit. After the child leaves and or the naughty pit gets moved, 2 extra beanbags are sent. The children must be under 3. The amount of naughty pits is based on how many children under 3 misbehave. For example,
this child is not
Marsonica-
under 3, so this is
Marsonica family has Ashley and Inez that both misbehave, and there would be 2 naughty pits. So steps is to give child a warning via firm voice, send child to naughty pit, no conversation, explain why child is in the naughty pit, discard 10 beanbags, and walk away. Leave child in naughty pit 1 minute per year of age. Discard 2 additional beanbags for each move. I don't know what the beanbags are for.
What the fuck is this bullshit?
I don't know what the beanbags are for.
Bruh.
I have no idea why there's beanbags. The creepy zoo, what the fuck is that? The creepy zoo is an abusive discipline technique made by wikis. It's the evil super nanny. It consists of a group of creepy-looking, really rarely robotic animals. A selfish parent would force his/her kids to view the animals. The animals make an appearance as the nanny's minions. In Sophie the Otter Tough Girl, Christina Hales is a fan of this technique. This is so weird.
What the fuck is this?
So there's so just so we're all aware, there are super nannies, super mannies, and selfish nannies. The super nannies are your standard old super nannies. And the selfish nannies are like the evil, more aggressive, possibly violent nannies.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's something alright. I want to share just real quick, just so that way everyone is aware of who the admins are. I want to thank them for putting this together because this is a treat. That's Plankton5165, who is the founder and is still active. Natural Fresh Otter 00, who's also active. Japan Lover 86, who is active. Alvin Lover 30, active. X Factor 1234, active. Kid of the Black Hole is active, and a former admin we're not going to mention because they were ousted as a pedophile.
Oh. Huh?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyway,
okay.
this Fanon has been going on for about it says that it goes on for about 42 seasons.
Jesus Christ.
I want to see when the episodes don't have articles anymore, because it looks like season 30 still has a ton of episodes.
Yeah, it
still has a ton of episodes. Season 40 still has episodes.
I see like if you look at season 35 that the Ariane family visited hasn't been made yet.
Yeah, I think around 30 season 35 they stopped kind of caring a little bit.
I think they make a bunch of families and then people just go and fill them in.
Yeah.
But I want to know why? Why since 2011? Why does this exist? Why is it so detailed? Why is there a lore? Why is there a fucking cinematic universe?
You mean a Supernanny universe?
Yeah, the nanny. Why does the nannyverse exist? Because literally, you can't find anything about this. I found 2 YouTube videos where people talked about this.
Yeah, it's surprisingly low key, and yet it's so active.
That's insane.
I don't get it. It's really
why Super Nanny of all things? I remember when I was a little kid, I used to watch it with my dad and my older brother and stuff, and I remember Nanny 911.
Yeah, I don't
because it was one of those things where it was just it was peak it was that time of TV where it was you wanted to see shitty people doing shitty things and then just getting punished for it.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows? Yeah, it's I'm surprised that there are so many people who are still working on this. And
I mean,
this,
even if you type in Supernanny Fanon, Google like has a fucking aneurysm and won't pull anything up.
yeah, the weirdest thing is that this wiki started in 2011. Judging by the fact that it says, according to Plankton 5165's page, it says that it started in 2011. And it's listed that he is born in 1999, so he's around our age.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's really crazy. Hey, but yeah, if anyone of the the admins finds this and would like to get in contact with us so we can pick your brain as to why you made the Supernanny Fanon, I'd really like to know. Like, I'm genuinely want to have an interview with the people who made the Supernanny Fanon Wiki. Or at least like a few of the admins just to pick their brain and figure what's going on.
Yeah, I'm looking up Supernanny Fanon on the on Twitter. Someone said, yeah, you want to fight? Meet me in the comment section of the Supernanny Fanon Wiki. Supernanny Fanon Wiki is something that exists. We discovered that there's a Supernanny Fanon Wiki, and it's wild. Someone posted, oh my god. I'm gonna post this screen cap I found on Twitter.
He does have a YouTube page.
Read that.
Nice. In this 28th episode, Joe visits Naples, Florida, to visit a single dad named Supernanny can go kill herself at age 27. Are you kidding me? Supernanny can go kill herself? Well, his name used to be Josh, so he'll call him Josh from now on. Josh has 16-year-old Mike, and he has been expelled in all of Southern Florida schools and some Central Florida schools. So Josh has to homeschool him, and even that can end in disaster. And the punishments Josh used are comparable to the Alice family. Josh punishes Mike by the following: creepy zoo, forced to watch Rude be rude, eat sand off the beach, extreme spankings, beatings, forced to listen to I Love You Bro for 24 hours straight, get coal on every Christmas, and the list goes on and on. Will Joe calm Mike down and get some appropriate punishment? Or will Josh eventually make?
I'm just going to point out, he had a kid at 11.
I also found a tweet that says, Peppa Pig Fanon Wiki is almost as jarring as me discovering the Taco Bell Fanon Wiki. It actually exists. I wish I was joking. Wait, hold on. Taco Bell Fanon Wiki.
Why is there a Taco Bell Fanon Wiki?
Does it have my favorite food on it? The quesarito?
I don't know. I think I found his DeviantArt too. Plankton 5165.
I do not. You should shoot him a message and be like, "Hey, can we talk to you about the fucking?" I don't see a Taco Bell Fanon Wiki on Google.
Yeah, I'm really curious. I will shoot him a message on Wiki.
No, I found it. The Taco Bell Wiki. It isn't a Fanon Wiki, but it is the Taco Bell Wiki. The comprehensive source for Taco Bell information that anyone can edit.
Cool beans. But you know what's also cool beans?
I think you mean Cool Ranch.
You know what's
Doritos Locos Taco.
You know what else is Cool Ranch Doritos Locos Tacos?
What?
Wrapping up this episode.
I agree.
So, thank you all for listening to this crazy episode of So You Think You Can Fanon. Make sure that you follow us on the Twitters, so that way you can stay up to date for new episodes, subscribe to whatever platform you're listening to, and don't forget to tell your friends, because this podcast can only grow by word of mouth. I'm not paying for advertisements. Do you guys have any shilling that you need to do, like last episode? Any shilling?
Yeah, I'll shill. For anyone who has a fucking I don't know who uses Pluto TV, but if you use Pluto TV or you're on YouTube or shoutfactory.com, please check out Common Writer Kuga. We just got it in the United States officially with English subs. We support it enough, maybe we'll get the other 19 Heisei Kamen Rider seasons. It's like Power Rangers, but a lot more adult and for well, it's obviously it's Japanese, so
it's
Check it
more
out.
adult and more for adults.
I'm gonna plug my Twitch again. Twitch.tv/highdefhotcakes. I want to stream more now that I have a better mic. I want to stream, and I also just have a lot of free time, so I'm gonna stream to pass the time. So if you want to watch, I'm probably gonna be streaming Battle for Bikini Bottom. It should be out by the time this episode's out, but I want to play it, so I'm gonna be streaming it. So give it a watch if you want to watch. I just got a second monitor, so I can pull chat up on my second monitor. So if people want to harass me in chat, go ahead.
Cool. I'm gonna do. It's not really a shill. It's more of a call to action. Is to please don't spoil things for people, even if the game is like ancient. Please don't spoil things.
Didn't we just do that at the beginning of this episode?
Except The Last of Us 2,
We
which is
did-
completely,
we did-
which is
alright,
completely acceptable to
Here's the
spoil.
thing. Yeah, The Last of Us 2 is a shitty game. That's the difference. Everyone is either you get paid to promote it, or you are an understandable human being and realize that this game is kind of bad. And it's not even out yet by the time we're recording this episode. So who knows? Maybe we're lying. But
Probably not.
Probably not. But I just want to say, don't, for the love of God, please do not spoil anything with Xenoblade for me. Don't spoil Persona 4 for me. Because I swear to God, I am going to literally never play another Persona game if I get spoiled on Persona.
Spoiler alert, you with a giant penis.
Wow, that hurt my feelings.
Chie is a party member.
What?
No way. I didn't know. But yeah, thank you for listening, and we'll see you another time, aka next week. Bye.